Right now, in case you're wondering, I'm looking at chapter 8 of my book. The chapter is repurposing your content. And I'm intentionally looking at this chapter because this is a very powerful concept for anyone to grasp, because there are going to be people who, no matter how many times I wave up this book and say, buy it, are not going to buy it, because people like to learn in different ways. And some people, they like to learn by watching video. Other people like to learn by listening to Breakthrough Success episodes. Other people like to learn by reading a book. So I bring up repurposing because if you are not repurposing your ideas and your content across multiple platforms, you are missing out on a big chunk of your audience. If you are doing blogging and very well, but you're not on YouTube, you are missing out on all the people in your audience who just prefer to be on YouTube, but they would really love your content. They just don't read blog posts. So instead of shutting that audience out, just come out with YouTube videos. And people think about, blogging, YouTube, podcasts, Instagram, Twitter, and social networks get in there too. And what happens is you get overwhelmed because you feel like I gotta have this set of ideas for blogging that I cannot transfer over anywhere else. Then I gotta have this set of ideas for video and that I can't do anywhere else. But that's not true, because people who are watching your videos may not be reading your blog posts. And even if you have someone who they're watching your videos, they're reading your blog posts, they're consuming every form of content you possibly have, people don't remember everything that they learn. And in some cases, seeing your content in a different format can help reinforce concepts. So, for example, it's not uncommon for me to read a book and think, this was a blog post or this was a podcast episode. In fact, I read a book one time and I was like, this is straight up the blog post I read yesterday. And I had no problem with it because it was reinforcing concepts that I had learned the day before. And for other content that I'm reading it a year later, the blog post that I read already turned into book format. I'm reading that and it's just allowing me, it's reintroducing me to certain ideas. So repurposing your content, there are so many different merits. You serve your audience in more ways, but it's also easier for the content creator, because I feel like when people think about this whole omnipresence thing, they get super stressed. They're not sure which platforms to pursue when they pick a few. They're not sure how to create content for all of them. Like for Twitter and Instagram, like it's pretty easy for me. I send out a tweet, I get a screenshot of it, and I turn it into my Instagram post. That is all I do for the Twitter to Instagram content creation. And there are some other stuff that I do on Instagram, sure, but that's episodes of Breakthrough Success. I have a quote in there. That's a lot of the quotes that I use. So the idea that you have to come up with new content ideas for every platform you use, that's going to overwhelm you. And again, that's just one chapter in my book, Content Marketing Secrets, which has around 26 chapters of different things you should be doing to grow your content brand. So if you're only focused on like content creation, you're not marketing, you're not monetizing, you're not creating the next product, you're not doing the other essential things. So if you do repurpose your content, it's easier for you to provide value to your audience, which is the ultimate goal, but then do all the other things you have to do for your content brand. Anyway, that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want more like this, definitely subscribe to the channel. All those subscriptions make a really big difference in allowing these videos to reach more people. But in signing off, what I want you guys to do is to dream big, achieve greatness, and unlock your potential today.